Hello everyone, Gunpla Fan 15 here, and today I'm going to be doing just a quick video showing you my room, all the Gundams I have, and the equipment that I use. So, let's get into it. Sorry I haven't posted anything in a while. I haven't really had the time. I haven't even been able to work on heavy arms because it's just been too cold to do any type of painting. So, alright, let's get into it. First thing you see here, I do have my room decorated in multiple different things. This is the Assassin's Creed black flag that I got for the Xbox One, or the Xbox 360, excuse me. I got that in with a few other things. Next, you move along my wall here, you can see all the Gundam boxes that I've had over the years. I decided to just make a little collage of them on the wall. Eventually I'm going to run out of space, but for now, I kind of like it. Let's see, I've got a Zabi Verka, V Gundam Verka, the Zaku 2, which I just finished yesterday, or the day before yesterday. I entered that in our local competition here. My only Iron-Blooded Orphans kit, the Gundam Chimaris booster unit type. These down here are my girlfriend's kits. Her first one was the Noble Gundam, and she did the Shia Quant T, and then she did the Denial Gundam, and they turn out really well. Of course, you know, from my other videos, I have the Wing Gundam Zero Hono, the real grade Sinanju, which was amazing looking, but I wouldn't really recommend it unless you're just a big fan of that. And I'll do a review on that later on, if y'all are interested in that. And you have the Granddaddy right here, the RX-78-2. That was my very first kit when I got back into doing Gunpla. I started back in the early 90s, back when the wing kits were coming out. And I stopped for a while, and when I picked it back up, that was the first one I got. Okay. Then you got a Perfect Grade Sky Grasper and Ale Striker, with, of course, the Perfect Grade Strike Gundam. And I have my seed kits here, the Strike Freedom, Infinite Justice, and the Destiny Gundam. You've got my Epion here, version EW, and Wing Gundam Proto Zero EW. And speaking of the 90s kits, you got them right here. The Tall Geese 3, which you can actually make the Tall Geese 1 and 2 out of that. And the Ultron Gundam. So, pretty nice there. And then up at the top, a few other little things. My high grade Aegis Gundam, high grade Victory 2 Gundam, which I actually got for free. I think it was when I ordered the Destiny Gundam. I ordered it from Japan, and they sent the Victory 2 Gundam for free as a little gift. So that was pretty nice. And you got the SD Gundam Death Scythe Hell, and my girlfriend's very first kit there, the Petite G Guy. Pretty cute little kit there, her first one ever, and she got hooked on it after that. Alright, moving on. Of course, I got the Assassin's Creed 3 flag for Xbox 360. I love the Assassin's Creed games, and anytime one comes out, I try and always get the special edition version of it. I wasn't able to for the Xbox One versions of Syndicate and, Unity, because at the time I didn't have an Xbox One, so I didn't even bother getting it. Little TV here with more stuff from Assassin's Creed, and my little Goku model. And yes, he is a model. Pretty detailed. Different type of plastic than what the Gundam kits are, but still pretty sturdy. Yeah, my little exercise bike here. And here is all of my kits. I'll just go through them real quick. If I can get my lighting to focus. Alright, you got my, come on now, Perfect Grade Strike Gundam with a Ale Strike Pack. Perfect Grade Sky Grasper. There you go, camera. In the back there, I've got the Real Grade 00 Riser that was given to me. Of course, the Real Grade Sinanju in all of its glory. The High Grade Victory 2 Gundam. My Verka V Gundam and Verka Zabi. Down here, the Gundam Barbatos, which was another kit that was given to me already completed. My not perfect grade, sorry. Master grade Strike Freedom. The Denial Gundam from my girlfriend. Of course, you'll know my Destiny Gundam. The Aegis Gundam and the Infinite Justice Gundam. Down here, a couple more kits here. I've got my Proto Zero, little Death Scythe, Zero Hono, Ultron, Ultron, Noble Gundam. In the back there, you got my Gundam Kamars, which I did a custom color scheme for. My girlfriend wanted a pink and purple Gundam, so that's what I chose. And, of course, a little Shining Gundam figurine here. I'm not sure where I got it from, but it's pretty cool. And, of course, the 90s Tallgeese 3 back there. It's my first Gundam I ever actually painted. I used Gundam markers on it, and it came out horrible. And back up a little bit here. A little bit farther down, other little collectibles of mine. The Saba sword from the White Ranger. It's the Legacy one. Lights up, well, it doesn't light up, but has sound effects and it talks. It's pretty cool. The White Ranger Morpher with 2 different power coins. Both of them from the original movie. The little Doctor Who box there, those have TARDIS cufflinks in it. All of those things here were given to me by my girlfriend for my birthday, so I was pretty lucky to get all those. Now here's my attempt at a diorama. Let's see if I can bring it out real quick. Some sort of light on it. Yeah. First time ever doing one, and I think it came out kind of well. First time doing any type of weathering, and I just practiced everything on him. So I decided to just make some type of diorama out of him, and if the camera would, produce the colors a bit better, you could see all the detail I put onto him, but it came out pretty well. I think I've posted pictures at some point or another. Let me put that back. Alright. And of course, my backlog is just the Kshatriya and these Dendrobium. Little big bastard here. Little chair for watching TV and stuff. And DBZ poster, which I've had that for years. Little water damage there, but nothing too bad. And over here is my desk, my whole setup here. I do airbrush stuff, so this is my setup that I have here. First airbrush I got came with a compressor. It was a Master's airbrush kit, which included this airbrush and that compressor. And it also came with a hose, but the hose broke at one point, so I had to get a replacement. And what I've done with my setup here, I've got my compressor here attached to this other air hose that goes to my 1-gallon air tank. The reason I did that was because I was tired of my compressor just constantly staying on every time I'm trying to airbrush. So, feed it into here, and depending on how low you have the pressure, like normally I spray anywhere from, 10 to 20 psi. So it'll spray for, like a continuous spray, maybe about 30 seconds to 1 minute before it'll kick on and refill it. So, not too bad. I mean, it's not the best, but it's still better than what it was. Of course, my regulator here with moisture trap. This is essential when you want to do airbrushing, because if you don't have a regulator, you can't really control the air. So it's just going to be one constant flow. So, I have all that up to here. Alright, my 2 different airbrushes here. This Masters one, the nozzle broke on it, and I just need to get it replaced. But I have this Sparmax Max 35. It has a .35 needle tip, which is kind of unique. Most of them are either 3 or 5. This one is .35, so it's a little bit smaller. There's my little TARDIS box here with my different pens in here. I got my panel line markers, which are the ones I use are the Copic multi-liners. These are amazing when you want to do panel lines. TV remotes, all my heavy arms parts here that I'm still waiting to paint. I have everything primed, except for you know, a piece here and there, just because I don't want to prime those because I don't like how the color comes out looking once it's on the primer. And of course what I was able to do before I stopped doing the painting, you know, work in progress on here. Got all of his missile pods red, and it's supposed to be the metallic black. I like how his head turned out. I'm really, really proud about that. Come on. There we go. Pretty cool here. As far as my spray booth, I just used a cardboard box, a little fan from Walmart, and a filter that I've cut out. Oh, you see back here, there's the fan. Got everything pretty much duct tape into there with a dryer hose coming out to the window. Now, you can spend, I don't know, couple $100 on getting a really nice spray booth, or you can just go online to YouTube and just figure out how to make your own. I mean, it's relatively simple. You don't need a whole lot to do it. It's just depending on what your needs are. My needs were pretty simple, and this works out relatively well. It's not the best, but it gets out as much fumes as I can stand. Like that here, a little lamp set up, computer setup right here. Loot crate, Zero, Borderlands map. I can't talk right now. And of course, another Doctor Who poster that was given to me by my girlfriend. And then over here I have all my paint setups. Not my paint setups, just all my paint. Now, my heavy arms box here, which has all the parts in it. Q-tips for, you know, whatever I might need. Spoons. I recently started using the plastic spoons to practice all my different paint techniques on, or, you know, seeing how the colors would come out with different combinations. So these are really nice to use if you don't want to use all the spare parts from your kits. Just get those. Down here, I have all my paints separated as best I can. I got my few Tamiya paints here. All this right here is acrylic stuff. So, all my Tamiya paints, Model Masters, Model Color, which I don't really use that much anymore. I do every now and then, but nothing too much. My thinners in the back right here. These were gloss top coat stuff that I was using, but this was before I found the top coat that I actually like. Green, metallic green spray paint there. Thinners, all right here. Well, this isn't really thinner. This is a acrylic dried paint solvent. So that is really nice whenever you want to clean your airbrush out of any type of debris. You don't need a whole lot of it. Just put it in there, backwash it. At some point, I'll do a video on airbrushing. I'll show you all how to do all the cleaning. Enamel thinner here, which is actually mineral spirits that I just put in the bottle. Mineral spirits actually work out pretty well for me as a thinner for enamel paint. Here, I got my different types of silver paint. I was trying to, when I did my Epion, I wanted to do like a chrome finish underneath the red that I did, which I will explain how to do that later. And I was always trying to find just like a good silver agent to use. First thing I got was this. This was it's a lacquer paint metallizer from Model Masters, a aluminum, which is okay, but it just wasn't the actual color that I wanted. The color that I wanted was this Alcad 2 Chrome. This is amazing. So, again, at one point I'll do a video on that. I think I showed all these before. These were all the different pearlescent colors that I got in that, that pack that I had. I'll use most of these on the Wing Gundam Zero Hono. This right here, this is just a decanted spray paint from the enamel right back there, the red. So, if you don't know how to do that, I guess I can show y'all how to do that at one point. It's really, really simple. And all of here is all of my enamel paints. Again, this gloss black is the same as what I did here. Just that gloss black side of the spray can, put into here so that I can use it in the airbrush easier. And, you know, all my colors right in here. So, I mean, it's not the best setup, but, you know, it's what I got. And down here I've got all my cleaning supplies and whatnot. A Wada cleaning box here that I got had a few little cleaning brushes in it, magnifying glass, some lubricant and things like that. Airbrush cleaner, which I use all the time. I think I may spend more time cleaning my airbrush than I think anybody else does. Here, this is the floor care, my acrylic top coat that I've been using. This just has a few random supplies in it. Paint brushes, eyedroppers, things like that. And over here is all my other little spray paints that I've been using. My dull coat, top coats there, high gloss ones, and then these are the Krylon stuff. I'm still trying to use the Krylon ones. The primer came out looking pretty well, but I'm still trying to figure out the right way to use the matte finish. And that in the back is a Rust-Oleum gloss coat. So, but this is my setup here. Yeah. Alright, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. If you see anything here that you might have any questions on, you want me to do a review on or anything like that, don't forget to drop a comment. And as always, there'll be a link in the description to our Facebook page, Mississippi Gundam and Gunpla. So go check that out. Alright, y'all, and with that, I'll see you guys later.